Hello everyone, happy Sunday and day 7 of the detox. Well done to everyone who has been doing it in whatever form you're doing it in, part or the whole thing, or it's great that you've got this far, and we're here to answer some more of your questions today. And I have to say, I've really had a great time on this detox. It's been hard in moments. Physically, I've not felt brilliant. But it's really good to do, and I feel there's a deeper part of me that feels really good and really happy and brighter in my being.
That's excellent, Julia. Okay, so the first question that we had sent in is, what can I do to help my energy levels, during the process?
So that's a great question. So our energy levels do dip when you're doing a detox. That's a totally natural thing, because your body, first of all, you're not having the same nutrients that you used to have. You're probably having more nutrients, to be honest, when you're detoxifying than you're used to, but your body is clearing out. So your energy levels will get low from time to time, and part of that is your body saying rest. Now, it's not always possible to rest, because if you've got children or working or any of those things, then you can't always rest. So that's totally okay. What I would do is I would add in an extra smoothie when I was feeling a little bit tired, and maybe put a little bit of maca in that smoothie to give you a lift. That's a totally acceptable thing to do. Or you could make sure you're having more super greens, drink more water with lemon in. That can wake you up as well more. So for me, or if you are in the eating bit and not the just drinking bit, you could have a pitted date with some hulled hemp seeds in, because that will give you energy, because that's a sugar burst. But for me, making a smoothie, if I was feeling a bit low, like a banana smoothie, frozen bananas, you could put some maca in, as I said, something to help uplift you and energize you. That would be great. You could have a longevity hot drink as well to energize you. That's an acceptable thing to do, because that's got adaptogenic herbs that are going to support the process. I've got some my medicinal mushroom mix, and that helps energize me, so I add that in when I'm feeling a little bit tired on the detox. But I think ultimately it's about knowing that your body wants to stop and rest a bit, and so listening to it and saying, okay, I may not be able to rest right now, but I'm going to go to bed half an hour earlier, or I'm going to grab that 20 minutes when I can, just to sit and breathe and ground. And that's important, not just kind of pushing through, I'm tired but I've got to keep going. It's going, okay, I acknowledge that I'm tired and I'm exhausted and I need more energy, so I'm going to factor that into the process.
Okay, thank you, Juliet. Quite a long-winded answer there, but I think she got there in the end, possibly. Okay, next question. How should you break the detox? How should you come off it?
So my Divine Detox plan takes you off it gradually anyway, but for those of you who aren't doing the Divine Detox plan and who are doing a detox and they want to come off it, what I'd say is whatever you kind of generally eat as you come off a detox is what's going to stick to some extent. So the best thing to do is to come off it gently, to come off it in the, so in the Divine Detox, the last 2 days of it, after you come off the juices, are still all raw. So you've still got all the raw salads, the raw soups, but hot. You can have, you might be craving your chocolate, so you can have, make some raw chocolate brownies. That's a really nice thing to do. So I'd say come off, stay on the raw food, and then as you go off of the raw food back into kind of normal eating, it's a really important time to stop and go, what do I actually want in my diet? I've reset, so now it's about thinking, well, actually, what do I want to be consuming every day? Because this is so important to think about, like, how do I actually want to eat? And I feel really good eating, hi, good morning, I feel really good eating more raw food. So for me, I've not been eating so much recently, so I really want to get back into doing that. This detox has really reset that. I want to have, raw breakfast and maybe a raw lunch, a nice salad. And then I really like having a cooked dinner because it grounds me. So coming off the detox, that's my plan. And I'm going to stay off the grains for a few more days because I feel really good not eating any grains. So I'm going to stick to that. And then I'm just gonna, I don't really eat any processed food, or very, very little. And I'm gonna stick to that and make sure that I stay in that space for as long as I can. Obviously things will pull me back in, but it's about, I think, setting that intention. Like we did in the beginning of the detox, we set the intention, what do you want to get out of this detox? Why are you doing it? Well, coming out of it, it's setting that intention of where do I want to go moving forward.
Very good, thank you, Juliet. So, it's a wonderful thing. I hope people have been enjoying being part of this group that you set up, and it's a kind thing that you do this to connect people. I think really nice process.
Thank you.
If people want to work with you more, how can they do it? I know you spoke a little bit before about your consultations. Can you tell us a little bit more if someone wants to work with you on a one-to-one? Maybe you said finding the right foods for you.
Yeah.
I know that's something that you do. Maybe you talk a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, so in the one-to-one mentorship program, which is a 12-week program that I do, this starts with a 90-minute consultation. And then week by week we journey into the depths of meditation and mudras and food. We start off by testing to see what foods are right for you, and then we create a program, or I create a program based on what's come up. So it's really individual to really understand how food is working in your body. And like the key for me and why I do what I do is to teach people to listen to that inner voice. So that's a large amount of what I will be doing in the one-to-ones, is teaching people how they can really tune into their voice. So after they've finished working with me, they're really connected into themselves and what their body wants as time goes on, because I think that's so important that we learn. One of the things that I notice we do as a society on whole is we hand our power over to others. We hand our power over to the government, to the NHS, to healthcare professionals, to this and that. We hand over our power to other people to tell us what's wrong with us. Now, don't get me wrong, it's great to have support and advice and guidance from other people. This is so important. And we all need support. We can't do it alone. But we do need to take ownership for our own health and well-being. And that is really, really important. Someone's just said, I've been enjoying your CBD hot chocolate bought from your website. I'm so pleased. It's one of my favourite things. And I've been having a cup, just one cup. I've reduced it on this detox. I've been having 1 cup a day. And it's been a really beautiful, beautiful gift having that 1 cup a day. It's really helped me just to, when I feel like I need that chocolate hit, or I feel like I just need to take the edge off some of the things that are coming up. The CBD hot chocolate's really supported that process. And the medicinal mushrooms in there have been so helpful.
So, Juliet, talking about this, someone says, what are you doing next?
Oh, yeah, so we've got a really exciting thing starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow?
On the equinox.
Starts on the equinox.
I'm vibing on the detox.
Vibing.
I've ramped up my energy.
New level. Here we go.
So we're going to be talking for the next 7 days starting tomorrow about my top supplements that I recommend to people, that I like, why I recommend them, why I think they're good. So we'll start on Monday. So there's going to be 3 a day that I'm going to talk about.
And that's on your...
And that will be on my Juliet's Kitchen page. I'll also post it into this group as
Juliet's
well.
Kitchen and on your YouTube.
And it will be on my YouTube as well. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm posting more things on there, and I think it's really good that we get other means of communication other than just Facebook. Facebook's great, but there's a lot of censorship coming in, so it'd be really good to be able to communicate with you all on different mediums. So I'm on MeWe, and I'm on YouTube, and my mailing list as well, my newsletter. So do connect on those other platforms as well, so that we can reach out and have other ways in case this all stops.
Yeah, so okay, that's great, Juliet. So your top 21 supplements, it's 3 a day, theme per day. Very excited to know about that, doing some more videos with you. I don't know who's written this in. What are your vital statistics now? This obviously refers to the video that we made, the healing plants, which was Divine Detox. If you haven't seen it yet, please do give it a look and share it out there. We put a lot of effort into making our healing plants, lots of days of filming and editing and everything. And we measured you.
Oh yeah, we measured me at the beginning.
We measured you, the vital statistics. I don't know who's sending this in. What are your vital statistics now? Well,
where's the tape measure?
I think we did it at 1 o'clock
Oh, it's close enough. Where's the tape measure?
No, wait, it's got to be after lunch. 1 o'clock on Sunday. I think there's going to be one more video posted in this group for the Divine Detox. So that'll be probably at 1 o'clock. Probably be at the beach. So look out for that. We measured Juliet. The measurements are in the video that you watch, the Healing Plants Divine Detox. We'll see if it's worked. I mean, how do you measure it? I suppose it's how you're feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, and I did want to talk about that for a minute. So I did this detox not for losing weight. I'd like to be. I did feel that I have a bit of extra, so I wouldn't have minded losing a bit. But that's not what my intention was for it. Okay. My intention was really to clear out toxins from my body and to reset. I wanted a reset. That was what really was pulling me. That chance to reset my system, and what I feel has happened and has come out of it. Right. I got a cold, which I haven't had for absolutely ages.
Day 7.
And
last day.
And I felt, I felt quite tired and I felt quite grumpy, to be honest, during it at times, and more snappy and irritable than normal. I'm normally fairly level.
She is incredible. She's incredible. No, she is incredible. An incredible woman.
Thank you.
But yeah, we've had a few moments.
Yeah, I've been a little bit more
touchy. A friend came round the other day for dinner, and I said, Juliet has been releasing a lot. And Juliet said, what did you mean? And what
I wasn't sure what he was talking about.
She's been releasing in many ways during this Divine Detox. I'm going to say no more. But what I meant was she'd been emotionally releasing, and I think that you'd said there was a link between the emotions and the toxins, and it's amazing how it all links, isn't it?
So we hold emotions in our cells. For example, you're eating a meal and you're upset and you're crying, you've had an argument, and all of that upset and that hurt as you're eating gets stored in with that food into your cells.
Bad vibrations.
So this all goes in. So when you start to detox and you start to shift out of that space, what's happening is all those feelings that you push down with that food have to come up. What I felt has come up with this cold for me, which is really interesting, is when I was a child, I was quite an ill child. And I wasn't a very well child, and I used to get coughs and colds all the time, like constantly.
Well done.
I had pneumonia constantly, and I've had pneumonia 4 times. I had bronchitis constantly. And what I felt, and I only tuned into this morning, I was laying in the bath, and it really came up that this cold has come up to clear some of the attachment and the pain of how sick I was when I was a child.
Right.
So it was really powerful, and when I sat with that and felt into that, it started to shift, and I actually started to feel better. So that was really, really, really powerful for me.
Right.
That I was able to release some of the trauma I didn't even know I had from being a child and being really unwell. So that's great. Someone's just said, my wife and I fasted for 3 days, fruit before, fruit after. I lost a stone, wife lost half a stone, but felt so empowered. Well done, that is incredible. Someone said, I eat with gratitude. Yeah, totally. Eating with gratitude is the way to go. Blessing our food, having that sacredness with our food is so important. And we don't always remember it, sometimes we're eating in a rush, but the more we can connect to that, and I think it's also picking your food with gratitude. We are really blessed. We don't have a big garden, but we have a garden, which is a beautiful thing, and we're really lucky to have a garden. And this year we've really ramped up how much we've been growing, and
you can see some of the journey of that, I think, on the Healing Plants.
We've got loads of episodes of Healing Plants.
But Juliet doesn't like me moving the camera now, but one of the things I wanted to talk about here as well is your Divine Detox Plan, which is a fantastic ebook. Get it from Juliet's website. It's only a £5. It's a wonderful resource. But in your Divine Detox Plan, it's a 7-day thing, but one of the things I think you've been talking about here is if you just want to do one meal, if you just want to go, right, I'm going to do Divine Detox just for one meal, or if you say, I'm just going to do 1 day, or I'm just going to do maybe 3 days on it, you can find within that, I'm just going to have this meal then, or I'm going to have this juice, so I'm going to go raw, so I'm going to go whatever it is. you can find your way, and I think that's a really important thing. Do what you can with what you've got.
Yeah, totally.
Because we are fortunate. We've got a garden, and also, Juliet, the other thing as well, I don't know if you've spoken about before, is that you're eating probably 99% organic food in over the last seven days. It's probably not all, but I mean 99%. And I thought that the other day when we were up on the raised bed that's just opposite to us, and I thought we can just pick for your salad the courgette and the ditanda and the mint and the fennel and the carrot and the beetroot
and the rose petals and the rosemary and the sage.
Literally, and an apple, sliced apple, and literally just from where you're standing in one place. Yeah.
It's quite remarkable.
And tomatoes down there. Literally, I mean, maybe we should do a video later. You make a salad from just standing in one place and reaching and getting things. Just from like one place. And it's because it's all on layers. This permaculture idea.
Yeah, it's a brilliant way to grow, because it's not like you need separate beds. You know, we've got a small
loads
area
of food in it.
It's got tons within it, tons of things.
Maybe we do something.
A mixture of herbs, and you know, there's so many things there, and that's the thing people forget about as well. When you're making a salad, add in loads of fresh herbs. Oh, it's a great thing to do. Adding in the fresh herbs, a bit of fennel, a bit of mint, a bit of sage, a bit of rosemary, just all loosely chopped up in there. It's brilliant. It's a taste.
It's a taste sensation. Taste sensation. I also like putting some fruit. Yeah. Some chopped fruit in the salad, maybe a bit of
I did grated apple in the one yesterday that I made. Some of you will have seen the pictures I posted up in the group. It was such a beautiful salad, and eating that salad yesterday was so life-giving. Yeah. And you know, really, I couldn't eat a lot of it. I did a really massive plate, and about halfway through I was like, you know what, I'm full.
It was so filling.
But
it's a dense foods, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Some of these foods have got, and the ones that you've grown yourself. So, do what you can in that way. But if you haven't got organic food, the person that sent the message, have gratitude when you eat. I mean, God, let's be thankful we can eat anything.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, we're plant-based, organic. You know, aren't we lucky? Yes. But even if you've got just some food, because we know a lot of people don't. But I think in that Divine Detox, there's some excellent ways, simple ways that you've got to really improve your health. I hope people have enjoyed it out there. I hope you've enjoyed the last 7 days.
There are exercises in there, and meditation tips and breathing tips, and lots of other resources for just general life on how you can detox every day. Because that's the other thing that I think to finish on is so important, is we need to look at our lifestyle and how we live, because detoxing every day is a really important thing. And you know, detoxing from the media, detoxing from chemicals in our environment,
from the phone,
detoxing from the phone, that's the one I find harder.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah, detoxing from the Wi-Fi.
All
detoxing
things,
from you know, chemical cleaning agents, detoxing from
people
thoughts,
put these things in their
you know,
hair,
shampoo.
And their
That's the thing.
and...
I have detoxed my hair.
Have
a look at it. For 6 months now.
6
I
months?
have not
What does that mean?
used shampoo. I've not used shampoo
Look
for
at
6
her hair,
months.
everyone.
And or conditioner, anything. I've just used water.
She's showing off now.
And
she's showing off. Can I say, I also have not used any toxic hair products for
years. But it's great.
I've 20 years.
None of my kids use shampoo.
Look at my hair.
Now.
I mean, look.
I've got my 15-year-old off shampoo. He's been off it for 6 months.
Oh, God,
his hair's never looked better. So that's the other thing, you know, when you're putting shampoos, everything you put on your skin or your hair goes in to your system. And this one hasn't had any shampoo.
Well,
so,
I hope you've got
anyway.
We've got 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, tune in. The vital statistics will be measured. We might do this little video about how to make a salad with what's up here.
But we've done lots of videos similar to that, which are on my YouTube for healing plants. So do check out my YouTube loads and loads of lovely episodes of Healing Plants.
Yeah.
And lots of love to you all. Have a lovely Sunday.
Yeah, have a great day. Tomorrow is World Peace Day, founding date of the World Healing Project. We're going to be going around sacred sites and doing some singing. But one thing we want to just remind you of, it's the 7 days Juliet's Best 21 Supplements. Enjoy it.
Lots of love.
Bye.